Would you prefer to play yourself?
Yeah, I would have loved to. Obviously, it's never, defaults are never really what you prefer, especially in my situation because I haven't played in a while. But yeah, I can't really control that, so not much I could do.
Where you looked a lot more comfortable the last two sets than the first set. Was that just rust or lack of confidence, or were you just kind of waiting for the rhythm to come?
Yeah, I think, we had a few breaks in the beginning of that first set, and then I had a couple of break points to go up a break, but didn't convert. And I think it's just finding your way through and not, from the first point, just really stepping up. Something, when you don't do for a while, there's nothing that really substitute that type of, adrenaline and match play. So that's why I'm happy that I was able to get through it.
How's your shoulder holding up, Maria?
Good, fairly well.
No painful during the match?
No, I felt really good today.
What did Sven have to say when you
Yeah, he said it was just a few little things. I mean, obviously at that point in the match, he's not going to say so much, but he said I wasn't far off. There was just a few little things. She was pretty far behind the baseline. I wasn't really taking advantage of that, and things that maybe he's able to see from the sides.
Set up a potential scene with Serena.
Mm-hmm.
How important is it to line up against someone like that against the first Grand Slam?
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't had a lot of success against her in the past. It's the first tournament of the year, and I came here wanting to play as many matches as I could, and obviously wanting to play the best, because that's, there's no substitute for getting ready for a Grand Slam than competing against the best. And she's been in a roll the last couple of years with her level and the way that she's been able to play. And I've competed against her a few times last year. It didn't work, and you always hope that you can go out and give yourself a chance to do better next time.
Sorry, I know you're not overawed or intimidated by Sharapova. What's the feeling when you go into matches? Is it exciting? Is it really a challenging week? What's your mind? Like Serena?
Well, it's all of it. You're going up against a great champion that's playing great tennis at the moment, and you know that you have to raise your level in order to beat her, and that's the excitement that you feel. Is you have to step up on the line, and you have to expect yourself to raise that level.
It's early season for both of you. Do you feel like you have to play better than you did today to get past that?
Well, I think with every match I'm going to improve. I didn't come here thinking from the first match or second match I'm going to be playing my best tennis of the year. These are, that's why I said it was important for me to get through a match like this, because I haven't had those moments where you're down and you have to get yourself back up again and find a way to win. And I'm happy that I improved towards the end of the match, and not really happy with the way I started. But
how are you finding, Maria, the pace of the court out there? Is it a bit quicker than what we've seen?
It's quite fast. Mm-hmm.
Maria, just in terms of your rivalry with Serena, I mean, it seemed like the French Open was your last match. It was one of your more competitive ones against her. You feel like you're getting pulling a little closer, at least recently. You played a lot more against her in the last couple of years.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, some of the matches were a bit closer than others, but it's tough to take away all of it, because when you go out on the court for in a new time, it's nothing. You can't really rely on everything that happened in the past. You got to start from scratch from the first point. So, of course, I know I've tried and I didn't succeed in the last many times that I played her. But I'm setting up an opportunity to go out there and try to change that, and I'm going to try to do that.
How do you describe your rivalry with Serena?
Well, I think I gotta win a few times in order to call it a rivalry.
We were talking about this before. If you looked at the one thing that turned it around for her, was it Australian Open, maybe 2005, 8-6 in the third?
2005?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I can't go back that long.
It's a semi-final. I think it might even have that point. Because you beat her in 2004 twice.
Right.
Wimbledon championships, and then you were right there with her.
Right,
Do you
that was a
remember
long
any-
time ago.
I know, but you can remember a little.
I quite honestly don't.
You don't remember the intensity level?
Of that particular match?
Yeah.
I think the intensity level of her matches are always high. I think she goes up and wants to play the best tennis against me. That's certainly no secret because she shows that on the court. But I mean, we've had pretty intense matches in our career.
Have you ever gone back to watch the ones from '04, the wins you had, to see if there's anything you could pick up on from that?
I don't have too much time to look back at '04. I have a lot of things going on in my life, so.
Any last questions?
Marie, you talked to Clary about your relationship with her off court, with Chris, about
Mhm.
your relationship with Serena off court. You want to just talk a little bit about that? You guys are clearly the two most popular women's athletes in the world. You know, you both earn a lot,
Right.
you both won a lot of slam titles, but you've never really formed a close bond.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do that interview, is because there were a lot of questions being asked and a lot of questions thrown in the air, and I thought it was really important to clear the air, and I think I said everything I had to say about it.